how to get out of a rut. We've all been there, right? Things are going well, we're thriving, we're healthy, our relationships are strong, you know, we're turning up each day. And then, slowly but surely, things start to crack. We start getting all sluggish, unmotivated, things start going wrong here, there, and everywhere. And we ask ourselves how we ended up in this position. How did we go from being so high to dropping so low? And the energy that it can take to get back on a roll again feels like it's insurmountable. I want to discuss how going back to basics, how going back to the foundation is the key to getting out of a rut. I feel like I've been in a bit of an emotional slump the last few days, and it dawned on me that all of the things that led me to get to this high point, I was no longer doing. I was no longer meditating, exercising, making sure that I'm, looking after my diet, not only with food, but also mental diet and consumption diet. And all of these things, all of these little tiny decisions that were either helping me or destroying me. There is a saying which is death by a thousand cuts. And basically, how the story goes is that there's two people in a sword fight, right? And one guy either gets stabbed in a fatal wound, and with that fatal wound, he knows he's gone, right? But then there's the guy who keeps getting little cuts, maybe on his arm, maybe on his leg, and none of them by themselves are large enough to do any damage. But over time, he begins to get weak, and then, he drops his sword, and eventually he bleeds out. And the moral of the story is that we make decisions day in, day out, and these tiny little decisions either go for or against us. But each of these small decisions that we make against us, maybe it's staying up an hour later, or it's choosing a chocolate bar over a piece of fruit, all of these little decisions, when they're not in our favour, end up surmounting to be fatal. And it's in these small decisions that we make in each moment which make or break us. And in this case, they've broken us. We're in this slump not because of any circumstance or because of any large contributing factor. It's because of the small decisions we make constantly, which go against how we want to be, how we want to show up. So then, this is where we talk about going back to basics, right? Every moment you have the opportunity to be your best self. And it is in these small moments where we begin to stack the wins or stack the losses. So, you right now, you might be in a rut. Ask yourself, what can you do right this second which will be a small win? Maybe it's getting off YouTube and doing a push-up. Maybe it's taking a deep breath. But it's small and simple actions that over a period of time will compound and you will get back out of this rut. We can talk about assessing, why you're here in the first place. But just for practical steps, small action, consistently, over time. You've heard it a million times before. But it's actually applying it that will be the key. So yeah, I hope this helps. I love you.